Good morning, everyone. I'm Mike Atherton, and next to me in the commentary position is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy, and the dashing David Gower.
Thanks, Mike. Always a pleasure to sit alongside you. I've been down pitch side to look at the conditions, and it's a very batter-friendly pitch. There's not going to be much for the bowlers. It's extremely overcast, but the radar indicates we should get in a full day.
Fantastic breakdown, David. Thanks. We're going down to the middle now. The captains are ready for the toss.
The captain showing a lot of confidence in their bowling attack with that decision. The opening batters will be feeling very confident looking at this wicket.
The umpire signals that we're ready to go. First ball of the innings about to be bowled.
Oh,
misses everything.
Looking to get the innings started, just can't get it away.
Yep.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
This is where they can be so good because they were so quick to get back and onto this.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
It's been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. Runs coming very easily.
Yep.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Yep.
That was a tremendous delivery, fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board.
Wait. Yep, yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Nicked it. Loud appeal. Good catch. Out.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Gill won't have the pressure of facing up just yet. The nerves will be rattling a bit while they're at the non-striker's end. The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. Wow, that's missed the lot.
A little late on that, no run scored.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. Brilliant shot, that.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Wait on! Yep!
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
Yep.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Yep.
Straight to the fielder.
Nice running between the wickets, clipping the pads, not the bat though.
Yep.
Got that away nicely.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
Absolutely nailed it.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap.
Picked up 4 with a lovely shot off the front foot.
Shots are certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. That's 2 boundaries in 2 balls. Drives and misses everything.
Go!
Out of reach and lucky not to be called a wide.
Yep.
It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
Good return there, back from the deep. Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Right off the middle of the bat.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Yep.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
It was just a little bit wide. Well picked up and let the ball do all the work, really, to push it down towards third man.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive. 3 extra fielders are now allowed outside the circle. A new bowler is coming into the attack. That's off the middle of the bat.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
Gill has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Massive chance.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Waiting.
Had to clear the front leg in order to get under the ball and did brilliantly to hit it straight back over the bowler's head.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Yep.
Middle that one. Great timing.
And that brings up the 50 partnership for these.
Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yep.
Couldn't have hit that any better. A couple on offer here. A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. Going with spin now. Beaten on the drive.
Beautiful slower delivery. Just hitting air on that one. That was just too good.
Yep, yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Oh.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Yep.
Hit that hard. Nailed it.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for four.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Yep.
A real beauty. Just times it so well.
Yep.
There's a chance if this hits.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
9 runs added in that over. India are 1 for 79. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the south end.
Yep, yep.
Poor ball, all the way down to the boundary. That'll go down as 5 wides.
Just need to settle down. The ball is there to hit. They're trying too hard, I think, to really smash it, rather than just time it.
Yep.
Great shot. A little bit in the air, but one bounce and a 4. Maybe a little lucky not to find the fielder.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Yep.
Off the body and they scamper through for a run.
Yep.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
And that brings up the batsman's half century.
That is an amazing half century, just mammoth stroke making. An impressive stint at the crease so far.
Catch it. Yep.
That's really high. Don't think anyone is close.
Bowler.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Yep. Keepers.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
23.
End of the over. 14 runs coming from it. India are 1 for 93.
Change your bowling.
The right
Captain
armour
is going
is
with
coming
the
into
spinner.
the attack from the north end.
Yep.
Perfectly timed.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Yep.
Precision, past the umpire and not likely to get cut off.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
What else do they have in their bag of tricks? Not much seems to be working at the moment.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Keeper.
Bad decision make. Thrown it to the wrong end and let the chance go begging.
Yep.
Great shot. Placement exquisite. Good work there on the boundary. Misjudged that and takes a hit on the body. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Yep.
They'll get at least one. This should be close. Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over.
108.
Well
Yep.
placed. Should get a single. Nicely taken. Quick to latch onto it.
That was a real shame. That was a brilliant innings. Really was heading towards something special. A good wicket to take at this stage.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease.
Yep.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope, punch that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Yep.
Nice shot.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch. And as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot. Driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come. That's mistimed. It's gone high. Should be gone. Caught. What a position to set there. A brilliant catch.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board. Nice shot. Runs possible. Gone. Another one goes. 2 wickets in 2 balls. And they're on a roll now.
Just managed to clasp their hands around that one. Disappointment for the batter, joy for the bowler. Another wicket down, this one without scoring.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait, though, to face their first ball. The left-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Very sweet off the bat and 4 all the way.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Misses everything. Chance.
No!
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line. Threw the hands at it. Got nothing on the ball.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
That shot sees them get their innings started.
Yep.
Well taken. Had a lot of work to do and held on to a great catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Great shot.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Waiting, yep.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Keeper!
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Over. India are 5 for 137. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here. Doesn't want to bowl it there. Overpitched and helped to the boundary. Good pickup, big chance.
Poor fielding. Chose the wrong end entirely for what should have been a simple run out.
Yep.
Taken. A really good one too.
Really tried to push the scoring along and managed to do so for a while, but in the end, it's just one risk too many.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.
Catch him!
And again, see you later, 2 wickets on the trot.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled.
Yeah.
There'll be 1 run here for them.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps. Pulled in off the boundary rope. Good fielding out there. Gone. Brilliant in the field.
Another one, 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up.
Yep. Bowler. No.
Decisive running might have got them to. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily, so in the end, poor running.
5 runs added in the over. India are 8 for 142. And that's the end of the innings. India have set a target of 143 runs. This is a respectable total. If they can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Wait.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Yep.
Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Waiting.
Just threw the shot too early.
Yep.
Super shot that.
He was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Wait.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Not a great delivery, got it full, and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
That's a great take. Needed a big stretch to prevent any runs.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive.
For 12.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the south end.
Yep.
Really good shot there.
Ball is in.
A couple on offer here.
Surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very... simple run. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Yep.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Trouble. Oh, gone.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket.
For the batting side.
Beaten on the drive.
That was a slower delivery, played too early, and it went straight through to the keeper.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Exquisitely done on the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Yep.
Struck it nicely. Could go to the boundary.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
The left-arm unorthodox bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Straight to the fielder.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on that shot.
Yes. Yep.
The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this.
Yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Yes.
Right out of the middle.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant. And that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Wait.
Not a great delivery. Got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game. 5 fielders now allowed outside the circle. Gone right through the defences.
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds. And you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game and will want to show everyone their strength.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs. A bit of a change up in the field now.
Drives and misses everything.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play. I don't think there was any bat on that as they come through for the single.
Yep.
Edge. Amazing delivery. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Some adjustments to the field.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
End of the fourth over. The batting side are now on 2 for 33.
Singh, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming into the attack from the north end.
Wait. Yes.
Immaculate timing there.
Good return, back from the deep. Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Oh, yes. Nice bowling.
Beautiful slower delivery, just hitting air on that one. That was just too good. No interest in that one from the batter. Singh will be wanting to hone in on a better line and length to make them play next time. A few moves made in the field.
Wait there.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Wait there. Yes.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yes.
And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket.
Yes.
Another one gone. The fourth wicket is in the bag. A bit of trouble if there was another to fall quickly. We've seen some very good bowling.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the south end.
Here, mate.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps. Nice and easy there to get off the mark.
they'll get at least one.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Misses everything.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line. Threw the hands at it. Got nothing on the ball. Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
The right-handed batsman is coming in at number 7.
Just about timed that perfectly.
Oh, good running. It needed to be as well. That's probably a lot closer than they expected.
Yes!
Decisive running might have just got them 2. You look at that and I'd say they would have made it easily. Poor running in the end.
End of the over, and again it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting batters build any momentum. Singh from the north end. Bold, chops it back onto the stumps. You can see the disappointment.
Really getting towards the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
The left-handed batsman is coming in at number 8 for the batting side.
Yes, nice bowling.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the 3rd dot.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Keeper!
There'll be 1 run here for them.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Bowling.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Chance to run 2. The end of a tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be easy out there at the moment. Good pressure building. The new ball is taken after the spinners were operating with the old one.
Yep, this does seem a strange decision. They are getting some turn out there, but I assume they just have to bring the quicks back.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Yes.
Couldn't have played that any better.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
This is a good field, I think. Not too aggressive, but not overly defensive either.
White.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Couldn't get it through the field. There's a run here, surely.
Seems slightly odd not just to take the single that was on offer there.
Yep.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
That little bit of room, and you see how quickly the ball races away to the boundary. Really good boundary, square of the wicket.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score. With the completion of that over, there will need to be some considerable risks now from the batters.
Change of bowling. The left armour is coming into the attack.
Yep.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Yep.
Could that be out? Looks so.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you'd expect from someone of this skill level.
The right-handed batsman is coming in at number 9.
Doesn't want to bowl it there. Overpitched and helped to the boundary.
Mistimed it completely. Did just enough to get it to the rope.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
Yes.
Really good shot there.
pierced the gap and gets their first runs.
Yep.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Bowler.
Good pickup. Big chance.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Please welcome the new batsman at number 10 for the batting side. Change of bowling, the spinner coming on to bowl.
Yes.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Decisive running might have gotten two. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Yep.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Yep. Yes. Waiting.
Straight to the fielder.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
A great over and a good chance that's finally swung the match in their favour. It's a long way back now for the batters. That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope to see you soon.